We are recording. It is live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this evening's Zoom exchange. Tonight's topic is dating. We're going to talk about dating in China, in the United States, and in whatever country you're from. Now, before we begin, I just want to say that this is a topic that everybody can talk about. This is not a topic only for single people. This is a topic for married people, divorced people, single people, people dating. Everybody can talk about this. I made a lot of very interesting questions, and it doesn't matter if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband or a wife or not. That doesn't matter. This is general discussion. I think some of the people were afraid to come because they had husbands or wives, and so they didn't want to talk about dating. Turn that light on. There we go. Alrighty then. So just like usual, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to look at a couple of slides. Alright, share screen. Alright, can you guys see my screen? Okay, I see Mavis nodding. Fantastic. Can you see it, Li Feng?
Yeah, I can see.
All right, good. So we're going to talk about dating. All right. You guys already know the rules. Please use a computer. If you would like to be active, turn your webcam on. I don't have to worry about your names because I know all of you. Try to use English. Tell us if you have a question, and please participate. Okay. If you can, try to join us on Facebook. I know that some of our friends in China are blocked from using Facebook, but if you can, that is where we prefer that you interact with us. Okay, please RSVP. Eric and I were worried that nobody was going to come today because nobody answered our invitation. But I'm very glad to see some of you here. Okay, please.
都在我这儿。
Please use the chat window. That's where we can write the new words. You can ask questions. We can answer questions. That chat window is very useful. Okay? The next slide, I really just want to emphasize this. So please, please, please talk. I know that some of you are shy. I know that some of you just want to practice your listening. But speaking and listening are two skills that go together. So if you improve your talking, if you improve your speaking, you also improve your listening. Speaking is the active part of listening. Listening is the receptive skill, and speaking is the productive skill. So when you speak a language, you're doing something. But when you listen to a language, you're just understanding. All right, so before we start, let's see, is anyone here new this evening? No, I don't think so. We know our friend Hao Chen very well. We know Eric very well. We know Li Feng very well. We know Mavis. See, who is the other person, Eric? Who is the airplane, the clouds?
Let's see. iPhone.
iPhone. Oh, that's very fancy, iPhone. Hey, Eric, you have Julia's contact information, right?
Yeah.
Could you please send her a message and ask her if she'd like to join us? She said that she canceled her weekend plans so that she could participate in the Zoom exchange. So if she just needs one more minute, then we can do some small talk until she arrives.
Maybe she's asleep.
It's 9:40 in the morning. I will tease her very hard if she's still sleeping. Let me just grab my phone. Maybe Eric, well, it's going to take me 10 seconds to grab my phone. Yeah. So are you guys in China having a nice weekend so far? I guess it's just Li Feng in China, right?
Yes, I'm in Shanghai.
Yeah. Do you have any interesting plans this weekend?
This weekend, no have any play. This weekend, the spring is coming, so I will do many houseworking.
You have to do housework this weekend.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like fun. I'm sorry. What about you, Mavis? Do you have any fun plans for this weekend?
Not a fun plan is as usual. Saturday morning, whole family swimming class. Afternoon, and Chinese school, and Sunday afternoon, Chinese school, and my daughter's water polo. I'm very busy.
Wow, you do have a very busy weekend.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a busy day tomorrow. Tomorrow I teach 2 lessons. I take 2 lessons, but I have to cancel one of them because I am taking my closest Chinese friend to the airport. She is leaving Pittsburgh tomorrow. So that is very, very, very sad. But on Sunday, I will just study Chinese and relax. What about you, Eric? Do you have any interesting weekend plans?
No. Oh, Julia has bad signal.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, it's not South Korea. They don't have that high-speed internet. All right, good. Well, let's go ahead and get started then. First of all, I have a little bit of vocabulary that might make it easier to talk about some of the ideas. These are common phrases that we might use when we're talking about dating or when we're talking about romance. I'm going to go ahead and read these, and then if there are any that you don't know, Eric or I will explain them. So, to have a crush on someone. To have a crush on someone. Julia has a crush on Matthew, for example. To date someone. To date someone. To go out with someone. I want to point these out because a lot of learners will make a mistake. We say to date someone, but to go out with someone. So in English, we do not say to date with someone. So that's wrong. And these have basically the same meaning. I'm going out with her. I'm dating her. Dating is a little more serious, but it's the same basic meaning. Okay, you go out on a date. You go on a date or you go out on a date. You can have dinner and a movie. That's a very common date in the United States. And then celebrate. You can celebrate an anniversary, a wedding anniversary, the anniversary of your first kiss, the anniversary, the 1 month anniversary, the 1 year anniversary. And then if the dating goes really well, these next 3 things can happen. If you're dating a person that you really like, you can get engaged to them, which is a promise to marry that person. And then you can get married to them. Make sure that in English you say to get married to someone. We do not get married with someone. We get married to someone. And then finally, if the marriage works out well, if the dating went well and the marriage went well, then you can live happily ever after. So are any of these phrases new? Can we explain any of these phrases? Maybe they're too easy.
We get engaged to someone.
Yeah, so to get engaged to someone. When you get engaged to someone, this is that magical day, that magical moment when the person asks you to marry them.
Means fall in love with somebody.
No, you fall in love with them before that. So if you get engaged to someone, they get down on their knees and they say, is that Julia asking? So if let's pretend that you and I get engaged. This is what the situation will look like. I will get down on my knees and I will say, Julia, I love you. Will you marry me? And then I will present you with a ring.
Ah, I
If you
see.
say yes, yes, of course I will marry you. I love you too. Then those people get engaged. And
Propose someone.
so the proposal is the action that starts the engagement.
Ah, yeah, I see.
And then engagement is the period of time after the proposal and before the marriage, before the wedding. So let's say that I propose to you, Julia, and you say yes. We just got engaged. Now we are engaged to each other. But maybe we won't get married for 1 year. So that period of time after the marriage proposal and before the wedding ceremony, that is the engagement.
Oh, I got it. Thank you.
Perfect, sure. And then, right, good. That's a really good question. Okay. The person you are engaged to is your fiance. I'll write that for you guys. So the person you're married to is your husband or your wife, but the person you're engaged to is your fiance.
Fiance.
Well, it is a French word. All right, good. So what does it mean to have a crush on someone? Do you want to explain that one, Eric? What does it mean to have a crush?
It means you really like somebody.
Totally. Have you ever had a crush on anyone from a foreign country, Eric?
Maybe.
Maybe.
What's the crush's meaning?
So if you have a crush on someone, it means you like them.
I mean the single word crush, and then you tell me the phrase's meaning.
Well, it crushes your heart.
Oh, heart.
But it's a positive meaning, Julia. If you have a crush on someone, it's positive. It's nice.
Ah.
So you
Heartbeat, right?
heartbeat. No, that's a Gem song.
Who laughs at me?
Who
Who laughs at me? So scared.
Can you sing it for us, Matthew?
It's like Xin Tiao. I don't know. It's something like that. I'm really bad with my Chinese song lyrics, but maybe we'll get back to that. All right. So I want to start with a bunch of discussion questions. And right now we have 7 participants. So I hope that everybody can discuss these questions with us. Okay. Not everyone has to answer every question, but I would like each person to answer one question at least. Okay, this one's easy. Who is your favorite celebrity? So Mavis, do you have a favorite celebrity?
I even don't understand the question.
No problem. Celebrity means famous person.
Like Fan Bingbing.
Fan Bingbing. Oh,
Ooh.
like movie star?
Yeah, it could be a movie
Okay.
star or a singer or a politician. Well, probably not a politician.
Yeah, I have.
I don't have.
Famous person.
Yes, a
Yeah,
celebrity
famous person.
Like me.
person.
Superstar, okay?
Yes, a superstar, if you will.
Tyler's wife.
Who wants to answer? Julia wants to answer.
Yeah, Tyler's wife too.
Yes, I remember you told me about him the other day.
Hmm?
The guy from Prison Break, the actor from Prison Break, or Breaking Bad.
No, not Miller. Tyler's wife too, a country singer.
Wait,
Countryside singer.
Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Ah, Taylor Swift. Ah, but she's a girl, Julia.
Yeah, she's a girl.
You can like this.
I didn't say she is a boy.
I know, but sort of like the intention of my question is that you would choose someone that you're attracted to.
I'm attracted to Robert Downey Jr.
Well, so that's okay. Julia, is there a male person
Addicted to.
that you're addicted to?
Miller.
Ask you.
Huh?
Eric, are you causing trouble? Okay, so Julia, that person that you mentioned, do you prefer their personality or their appearance?
I only know about his roles in that movie, in that drama, in that series, TV series. So I actually like the man in that movie, but not the real man.
Ah, I
It's
understand.
it's role. It's role.
His role, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking for myself, I really like Jem, Deng Ziqi, but
Why?
I think
Dancing well.
I think she's beautiful. I enjoy her music, but I do not know if she is a kind person. Like you said, I know her role as a singer, but I don't know her personality.
Hmm.
Yeah, does someone else want to answer? I'm getting feedback on my microphone. Hey, Eric, can you mute everyone, please?
Hmm?
Can you please mute everyone?
I can't. I'm not the host.
Oh, I thought we were both hosts. Well, the feedback stopped. It's okay. So I would like one other person to answer this question. So what about you, Li Fang? Do you have a favorite actor or singer, a famous person?
Oh, I like the Liu Dehuan. Do you know the
Andy.
singer from Hong Kong?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I like his music.
And so you like his music. Do you know his personality?
Personality?
Yeah, his personality. Do you know what kind of person he is? Is he a nice person? Is he a friendly person? Is he
Yeah.
patient? Is he mean?
Yeah. Also, his personality. I also like his personality. He working hard and he's very nice to his employee or his partner.
That's really important. I respect that. That's really good.
Mhm.
All right. Does anyone else want to answer this question, or shall I go to the next slide?
Yes. I
Okay.
like the guy. I like the guy who is smart and
Julia, you're answering the next question. So please continue. So what is the perfect guy for you, Julia? So smart.
he should be smart and logical. Has logical thinking
Smart, logical.
And rich.
and romantic.
Oh, romantic. Oh my gosh.
Humorous, positive, responsible.
Julia,
You want everything, don't you?
Julia,
Ideal partner. Ideal partner.
are you sure you're not describing me?
Are you sure? Are you sure you are the man? You are the guy?
So Eric, Julia, thank you. That was a very good answer.
Okay.
Samuel, can you hear us? Welcome, Samuel. Maybe Samuel is at work. That's okay. Eric, what about, can you describe the perfect girl?
Rich, talented.
Rich?
Rich? Oh, I'm not rich.
Absolutely correct my idea.
Okay, I'll be serious. He has to be shorter than me.
That eliminates a lot of the.
I know. I don't know. Kind, adventurous.
Oh.
A girl that isn't.
Oh, you faded out, Eric. I heard a girl that is.
Isn't materialistic.
Oh, that's important. I agree.
Matthew, can you write down the answer of Eric?
Yes, I can. Yeah, I mean, I can modify the slides later.
And a girl who doesn't wear a lot of makeup.
Oh, good point. Yes, makeup.
Real beauty, real beautiful.
Yeah, natural.
Yeah, actually, Eric, can you write that? I can't see where the chat panel is. I'm a terrible host.
So what am I writing?
Materialistic for Julia. Yeah, so who else wants to answer? Let's get Li Fong to answer, and then I'll answer too, okay?
The perfect guy. I think maybe the first is honest.
Honest.
Honest is right.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Honest and responsibility.
Responsible. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, responsible. Yeah. Okay.
So honest and responsible. That's really good. Those are good answers. How about a third one? Can you tell us a third adjective?
Good looking.
Oh, Julia's a little shallow.
Julia wants everything.
I'm a shallow girl.
Okay. So thank you, Li Fang and Julia. Should I describe my ideal girl, the perfect girl?
Listening.
I think first of all, she should be kind. It's very important to me that she is kind and patient. And she has to like hugs. I like to hug my girlfriend very much. And I think she should also be active. I like an active girl. Someone who likes to go for walks or play a sport. Or like Eric said, to be a little bit adventurous. But I don't want a crazy girl who wants to dance all night long. That's
Matthew, I'm sorry, but all girls are crazy.
Well, there's only 3 guys here. They outnumber us, Eric. Yeah, so that's my ideal girl. Kind, patient, I guess affectionate, right? Who likes to hug, hold hands, and who is active, has an active, healthy lifestyle. Good. All right, so here's a question. I would like Mavis and maybe Sarah to answer this one. I would like to hear their opinions.
Excuse me.
Yes, Julia.
I wonder why you like someone likes hugs, but because I think everyone likes hugs.
No.
Not everyone.
So Julia, Eric and I like to hug our friends. So we also like to hug our girlfriend. But we have friends who hate hugs.
Why? I don't know. I don't understand.
So I'm thinking of two people. One of them is our friend from Thailand, Erickson, my friend from Thailand. She doesn't want any person to touch her. On my birthday, she would not give me a hug.
Ah.
And I have a Chinese friend. She's from your province, Julia. Chao Yi. She's from, what's your province? Guangxi, right?
Mm.
And on Christmas, on my birthday, she would not give me a hug. She looked at me and she's like, stand farther away from me. Like, what are you doing? I said happy birthday. Why do I have to touch you? And she's Chinese.
Little one, a bit.
Little. Well, she's short, Julia, but she's... So some people like hugs and some people don't like hugs. And we just have to... So my girlfriend, my wife, she has to be someone who likes hugs because that's how I express friendship.
Your girlfriend or your wife? Because you can't have two, Matthew.
No, my girlfriend / wife.
Your girlfriend and your wife.
My girlfriend who will become my wife. Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay, Julia. I guess Julia is the teacher this evening.
I will show my face.
Yeah, let's see your face. Are you wearing the face mask?
You can continue. You can continue.
I thought you were going to show your face. Eric, they ran out of water in her dormitory, so she couldn't put her face mask on at night.
Oh my God.
Keep quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a
That's my
secret?
secret.
You don't need the face mask.
I do want to agree with Eric. I also like a girl who is natural. Makeup is not important to me. Both, like if I'm talking to my guy friends like Eric, and I say, "Oh, Eric, that girl, I like her." My friends oftentimes comment, "Hi, Julia, glad to see your face."
I have another question.
I didn't finish my story.
Materialistic.
Mm.
Eric, like the girl is material.
Not materialistic. Not materialistic.
Materialistic is
Okay.
fun.
Like Madonna, she's a material girl, material world. She likes rings and expensive jewelry and clothes.
But you said you like the rich person, so you are the materialistic.
No, I said I want. That was a joke, Julia.
Ah.
This
Okay.
is a materialistic
出来
girl.
哦，在录像。
This
That's
girl is materialistic. She wants to have lots of things.
He only want to obtain the more, but not pay a little.
Well, she can pay for it, but for example, Julia, a materialistic girl has 20 pairs of shoes, 5 bags, an entire closet full of makeup, too much. But me, Julia, for example, like I don't need things, I need emotions. So I don't need a present, I need a hug. I don't need something expensive, I need to hear a kind word. Like, Matthew, good job today. Or Matthew, I like your
Good job
shirt.
你帮我把路易斯帮我
Something
睡
like
觉。
that's what matters to me. So I am not
You
material.
want a soulmate. You want a soulmate.
Everybody wants a soulmate.
Yes, but it's very difficult.
I agree. It's very difficult. Okay. So, what were we talking about? Yes. So I wanted to find out about China.
Like the guy, can she tell him first?
For example, in the United States, a girl can tell the boy first. That's okay. Yeah, the girl can propose marriage in the United States. The girl can tell first. But I don't know, is China more conservative? So you are
No.
Chinese women, many of you. Can you tell the boy first, like, hey, guy, I like you? Or do you have to wait for the guy? Let's give Mavis a chance to answer this one first. What do you think, Mavis?
I think now lots of girls they can make a declaration with
Declaration.
yeah, but like me, I think it's not me, but lots of girls they do that in China. And also, I want to explain about the hugs you mentioned on your birthday party. I think that girl you mentioned maybe she maybe she is respect you, she like you, but she just like the different culture. She don't like hug. For example, I go to church. I went to church every Sunday. I only hug with female and more than 70 years male.
Ah, I understand.
Yeah, maybe it's shy, not she not like you like that.
Well,
So
Tao Yi is one of my best friends. We're very close friends.
yeah,
And I
Maybe
think it's just
she loves
Yeah.
you.
she has a boyfriend. We do not have a romantic relationship. We have a regular, normal friendship. We're just good friends.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So that's a very good answer, Mavis. Thank you. Who hasn't spoken today? Is Sarah listening? 小花，你在不在? I guess she's not there. Oh, she's there. She unmuted.
I'm here, but I'm not able to talk because my kids are still not sleeping to sleep. Go to sleep. So
Ah,
I have to be quiet for a few while.
sure.
For a
Okay.
while.
Just tell us
Keep-
when you can
But
talk.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right. Sounds good. What is Li Fang's opinion? Can the girl tell the boy first, or should the girl wait?
I think is not important. I think the girl can tell the boy first. Don't need to waiting here.
Ah.
Yeah, and now many younger girls they will tell the boys first.
Thank you. What do you think, Julia? Do you agree?
I don't agree.
Ah, how should it be, Julia?
Because of the Chinese culture, the lady, the woman, the women always be always be waiting for the guy to express his love, but the girl, if the girl likes the guy, she will throw up some challenges,
Some challenges.
opportunities,
Mhm.
give him opportunities and some hints.
Some hints.
Cruise.
Hmm.
What kind of hints?
Yeah, what kind of hints? Give us some examples, Julia.
Mm.
I'm gonna
Do
give
you-
away the secret.
Yeah, privacy.
That's okay. You can tell us another day. All right. So those were very interesting answers. Okay. So
Okay.
let's go to the next slide. So, how do you know if someone is your girlfriend or your boyfriend? do you assume that, or do you have to say that? Think about it for a second. So for example, I can explain the way it is in the United States. In the United States, usually the declaration of love comes first, and that's very formal. We usually don't say that. And in English, we'll say, he told me that he likes me. She told me that she likes me, right? And so first, usually we tell a person that we like them, hey, you're a really great girl. I really like you, right? And then if they also like you, if it is a shared feeling, if it is a mutual feeling, then you can date that person. That person can become your boyfriend or your girlfriend. But Eric, please correct me if I'm wrong, or please tell me your opinion. My opinion is that in American culture, in order for someone to become your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you have to ask them. You have to say, hey, Julia, will you be my girlfriend? You have to ask the question, and then if she says yes, then it becomes official. Then those two people are dating.
I mean, I think it depends on like the people, like how they express themselves. Like I always felt like actions speak stronger than words. Like you don't hold hands with somebody and assume, oh, guess we're not dating, unless you have like that. Unless you have a weird kind of relationship.
That's true.
But I think it is very true that, like, for me, it's like I would need confirmation before.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people want to make it official in
'Cause
America.
I feel like if you try something like, you know, people dating would do, and then it's like, oh wait, I got the wrong impression. It's weird.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. So let's see, who are our active participants? We will ask them. Li Feng is at the top of my list. So how do you know?
Always. She always is.
Is it alphabetical?
No, she's at the top of your list.
So Li Feng, how do you know? Think about your experience when you had a boyfriend. How did you know that he was your boyfriend? Did he say, Li Feng, let's be together, or did it just magically start? Did it automatically start without words?
Normally I cannot sure she's like me or just want to talk with you. Maybe he's boring or something like this.
Li Feng, can I ask you a question? I heard in Shanghai they have marriage boards.
Marriage is what?
Like they'll put, like your parents will put an advertisement on a wall and they'll contact. Do you know what I'm talking about, Matthew?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't understand what's the meaning.
For it, Matthew.
Huh?
Look, can you Google like Chinese marriage board?
Yes, Googling right now.
Oh. No, that's
I would have to Google it in Zhongwen.
marriage, like it's like a marriage market or something, maybe.
Ah, this.
Yeah. They have this in Shenzhen or Beijing, Julia.
Oh,
I have never participate in this activity.
This is pretty amazing.
A lot of girls on there.
I know. New. Oh, I see. 一个男.
Advan-
No, there's one boy. I see Nan.
Yeah, in the bottom right. Hey, at the top left, there's one that I think it says, what is it? I can't read the character before 女, but it says 80年. Do you see that one? It looks like 妇女.
Maybe they said is she's 户籍 in Shanghai, and she was born in 1980.
So she's 36.
It's very important. 妇女 is very important.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Is 30 bad? I don't see 30 as a bad age.
Wait, she's 30. Wait. Yeah,
37.
the 30s are a good age. You know, I'm in my 30s.
I'm 32.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were 18.
No, 20.
Wait, Julia, aren't you 28 or 29?
21.
30. I'm 30.
You're exactly 30 years old.
It's a secret.
Julia, you're confusing me. I thought you were 28 or 29.
I'm 25.
Julia, stop joking.
So in America, you should never ask a woman's age.
Yes, it's a dangerous question.
Dangerous.
Dangerous question. Good. So let's go back to the slide then. I'm going to jump to the next slide. Okay. So Eric and I are the only two. I should have chosen a picture of guys, right? Since Eric and I are both American, and we have a clear preference. So this question is for you Chinese ladies and for Samuel. Do you think that Americans are attractive? Are Americans good looking? Or do you prefer Asians? I can answer first. I do not think that Americans are very attractive. I think that Asians are much more beautiful, significantly so. That's my personal opinion, right? It's a preference. So I was curious about this. I added this question just because I'm curious. Like, could Asian people think that Americans are good looking? We shouldn't ask Mavis because she's married. Samuel! I wish Samuel could participate. We could ask him if he thinks Taylor Swift is...
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, Samuel.
I'm here, but I don't show my camera because I'm not sure when my boss will come here, will come back office. So I just switch off my camera.
Yeah, sure, of course. Samuel,
And
do you think that American women are good looking, or do you think that Asian women are more good looking?
be honest, I prefer Chinese girls. Be honest. I think because
You're
think
married, of course you have to think that way.
We will not tell your wife.
Give me a freedom to say, okay? Give me a freedom. Give me a freedom. So I think because in most of time I think Chinese girls are, besides good looking, generally they are more can talkative with me. Rather, if I talk to somebody, if just for the outlook, maybe some American girls will be attractive, but I still prefer Chinese. This is my simple answer.
Okay, that's a good answer. Thank you. Julia, what do you think?
I agree with Samuel. I think the Western guy is attractive, but if get married, maybe Asian.
Oh, we don't stand a chance, Matthew.
See, that's why I'm going to Korea, not China.
What do you say so, Matthew and Eric? I don't. What do you mean by this?
By this question?
Yeah, no, I don't. I want to refer to the questions about the answer of the Eric. What do you say? No chances. So what's your preference?
Well, I said because Julia finds Asian men more attractive, so I have no chance of dating Julia.
I will
Oh.
tell you, this is only a standpoint. This is the standpoint for marriage about the girls, not the man. If you ask about the question about the Chinese man and the American man to Chinese girls, most probably half and half. Probably the answer will be half and half. Half will prefer Chinese and half will prefer American.
Half and half, Eric. That's 50%. Those are wonderful chances.
Yeah, it depends on the questions you ask, because if you ask about the girl, about the will to the Asian man or the American man, it's 50-50. If you ask about the men, about the Asian girls and the American girls, it's about 50-70. 30-70. 7% of men will prefer Chinese girl, and 30% will prefer American girls. I think
Samuel,
we'll be probably this way.
how do you know those statistics?
But I usually talk with so many Chinese men and girls, you know. I know that I can tell you why such percentage. Most of Chinese men, they don't know English. This is the simple answers to you. So this is just very simple.
Well, I guess Chinese isn't as attractive as like French to an American woman.
Although Chinese is really an awesome language, I think Chinese is very attractive.
So, Matthew, my Chinese teacher told me when she had a baby, they were so happy because it was a mixed baby.
Oh.
Is this true?
Wait, who are you asking, Eric?
I'm asking everyone. Like, is this like something people actually think?
I don't even know what that would look like.
It would look half American, half Chinese?
混血儿
Yes, exactly.
Oh, we say ABC here.
Well, ABC could be two Chinese people have a baby in America. That's still an ABC.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I'm talking about like a Caucasian man and a Chinese woman have a baby.
Oh, okay.
That's a 婚血, right?
Yeah.
Matix mixed blood. I don't know which one.
A marriage of mixed blood. Let me see.
So like the middle girl.
Middle.
Oh, very good, Eric. Yeah, the middle girl. The middle girl. I don't like the girl on the right. I prefer the girl on the left. The girl in the middle is okay.
Like a Jing Han.
Like who?
Yeah, looks like a Jing Han.
I don't know. I think she looks different from all three of those.
You think so?
So how about this one? This is a fun question. What is a good first date in China? So the first time that two people go out on a date, what is a very normal date? What is a typical date? What do you think, Li Fang? Where do people go on their first date in China?
Have a meal and watch a movie.
Julia, your name's not Li Fang.
Yeah, like Julia said, have a dinner or movie. But in my experience, because my first boyfriend is realized in our university. So
Your first boyfriend was?
We are meet in university, in our university, yeah. So haven't the first dating. We will study together and and have lunch or have dinner together. So after that they don't need to say anything. So,
That's a very good answer, Li Feng. We have a word for that. We call that a study date. Study date. Good answer. Let's see. Who else is active, Eric? Who else? Mavis. Are you? Do you feel comfortable telling us about the first date that you had with your husband?
Yeah, I just asked him. The first time we watched a movie, the day after tomorrow.
The movie, The Day After Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I saw that movie. It's about the end of the world.
Yeah.
Is it called Ho Tian?
Yeah.
Have you seen that in Chinese, Eric?
No, I just know in Japanese it's
The last day of the world.
Yeah.
The last day of the world. Hou Tian.
Like the last day of the.
What a romantic movie.
It only would have been worse, Eric, if they had gone to see Titanic.
Oh.
No, I love science fiction movies. I love fantasy and adventure movies. So watching Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, to me, that would be an excellent date. But yeah, all right, good, Mavis. Thank you. So you had a movie date. Li Feng had a study date. You had a movie date.
What about Julia?
Julia might be too shy to tell us her answer.
No, I'm not shy.
You're not shy?
What do you want to know? First date.
Yeah, what was the first date with your ex-boyfriend? I should have asked that. That's a bad memory, probably.
First date in my high school.
Oh.
So actually, you can tell any answer that you want to.
You can lie if you want. We won't know.
I can't remember it. But I
so
think
many.
So many.
Too many dates, Julia. Too many dates.
No. It's I know some guys choose the first date with date the girls. Maybe they will choose the movie, especially horrible movie.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Horror. Oh, a scary movie. A horror movie.
Because generally the girls are scared the horrible thing. So the guys take the girl to watch the horrible movie, and the girl maybe she is scared. So the man can show the
protect.
So she will jump into his arms.
Yeah.
But Julia, you said that this is the girl's idea or the boy's idea?
Boy's idea.
And
the guy will protect her.
Julia, say for me, horror.
Horror.
Good.
Horror.
Horror means scary. Horrible means terrible.
Horror.
Oh,
You do
Like a-
not want to go to a horrible movie. That means very bad.
Ah.
But horror means vampires, ghosts, haunted houses.
Ghosts.
Mm.
Ghosts.
Yep.
And
Horror.
Write it down.
Eric,
you
can
want-
you write down horror?
Yes.
Horror.
If you want to, in Thailand, people if they want to go on a date, they'll take their girlfriends to go see a horror movie there because Thai horror movies are
It's very-
notoriously scary.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
No. But I've been suggested a few.
I've seen some good Japanese horror films.
The Ring.
Yeah, Ringu and
Horror movie.
Ju-on. Yeah, The Grudge. Good. So in the United States, Eric can correct me. I think that the most common date is maybe dinner and a movie. It sounds very similar to China. You share a meal together, you eat lunch or dinner, and then you go and you watch a movie. Or you could watch the movie first and then go eat dinner. But that's a very popular combination in the United States, dinner and a movie.
Who pays in China?
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't write that down. Who pays for the date in China?
Man.
I
yes.
think take turn. Take turns.
Who said take turns? Mavis said that. Mavis, thank you. I like your answer.
You mentioned the first date. You mentioned the first date.
I said any date. Who pays for
Take turns.
Take turns. That's very sweet. I like taking turns. Yeah.
Men always paid more than girls.
Yeah, I agree. I have paid more than.
Yeah, I think maybe before engagement. Oh, how to say? Before engage.
Before getting engaged or before the engagement?
Yeah, before engagement will pay intense, but after engagement will be the man will pay.
That's very interesting. Yeah. I'm going to add that. Who should pay for the date? The boy or the girl? That's a great, I'm glad that you brought that up, Eric. I can make a version 2 of this presentation if I ever use it again.
That's like, for me, like, if I offer to pay, that's me saying, I like you.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes the man pay for the meals and the girl pay for the juice.
Juice?
Juice?
Don't you mean beer, Julia?
The drink.
果汁
果汁 or pay for the movie, the girls.
There. So
They
actually,
have a lot of to go drink. So Julia maybe mentioned is
Like,
the drink the
Like
bottle they hold it.
oh,
Like
so
bubbles.
The like, you like before you go into the movie, you buy popcorn, you buy
the
soda or whatever you drink.
Qishui, right?
Juice.
Yeah, so actually, I don't know if you guys remember.
Like juice. She said juice. Like apple juice or orange juice.
That doesn't.
So, Eric, you might remember this. Maybe Julia remembers. A few weeks ago at the Zoom exchange, I told a story about last fall. There was a Chinese girl that I took out to dinner. We went to Lulu's
Oh,
Noodles.
she wanted orange juice instead of.
No.
Okay.
I remember.
And I liked her very much. I wanted her
Uh-huh.
to become my new girlfriend.
Maybe Lisan could tell the story. She remembers it.
And I paid for her dinner.
Mhm.
And she didn't understand that I liked her.
Mhm.
And she said, oh, next time I will pay for you. I was thinking,
Yeah.
no, I like you. And then
Mm.
she stopped writing to me. And a few weeks later, I found out that she got together with this very fat, ugly Asian man. And I was very disappointed.
Oh,
Mhm.
I can't call him her boyfriend. I call her the boy person.
oh,
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's why it's very important to talk about paying, because in American culture, who pays has a deep meaning. Unless
Mhm.
I'm rich. If I'm rich, then I will pay for everyone, no problem. But if I'm an English teacher, like Eric and I are English teachers, and life is a little difficult these months, well, if I pay for a girl, it's a sacrifice for me. So that should mean even more. It means I truly like you.
Mhm.
If you're just my friend, I pay for mine, you pay for yours. So in American culture, in my opinion, this is a clear signal. Yeah, good. Thank you for bringing that up, Eric. I'm going to switch to the next slide. There's a few slides left, and I can't stay on forever tonight. I have to be out of my house at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay. So in the United States, I think that anniversaries are a little boring. I think that we celebrate months and years. Oh, it's our 6-month anniversary. It's our 2-year anniversary. Maybe you celebrate the anniversary of your first kiss, or you celebrate your engagement. But what about in China? I know in Korea they count 100 days, 200 days, 300 days. In Korea, that is important. But to an American, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. What about in China? Who wants to answer? Who can we call on, Eric? Li Fong, Mavis, or Julia are the active participants.
maybe I want
Samuel.
to share here.
Yeah, Samuel. What do you celebrate in Hong Kong?
What a pretty! We just celebrated the anniversary. That means 1 year celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Most of time, the boys and girls we just break up within a year.
So they do not last 1 year. So they do not
Yeah.
celebrate an anniversary.
Yeah. So if they got 1 year, probably will be flowers is probably the most important things, and also a good dinner. This is 2 important things for celebration for the anniversary day.
Flowers, a good dinner.
Flowers and good dinner is a must, I would say.
That's a great. That sounds very nice.
But just I want to point out for the girls, I think the most important thing is not the anniversary. It's the every day what their partners do, what their lovers will do for you. Just simply as a word to say I love you and do something as small gifts. Every day keeping doing this will be much more the important than this is the 100 days, 200 days. I think this is what I feel.
So if I understood you correctly, it shouldn't be so important to celebrate 1 year. It should be important to have a small celebration every day. Make an effort every day.
Yeah. This is what I feel, because the girls will count every day instead of single event. Of course, single event is important. If you miss it, you're dead.
If you miss it, you're dead.
Yeah. But
You miss it,
every day is
Samuel.
also important.
Samuel, when is your wedding anniversary?
I have the same day as the birthday of Eric.
You got married on Eric's birthday?
Yes. It's 21st March, right?
23rd.
23rd. 23rd. Yeah. 21st. Yeah, 21st. The same day as yours. But your birthday, my marriage day. So I won't forget you, Mary. Eric, I won't forget you. Every year, every day, the same day, I must remember you, my friend.
And Eric will not forget you and your wife. He will send you a congratulations message on that day.
Yeah,
So come here, Eric.
I'll try to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Eric will celebrate his birthday next year in Hong Kong.
Yeah. So and I got married, and I met my wife 10 years in coming September. So I must pay very important I won't say a surprise, but my wife already planned to have a travel to Japan. So this is you know how important it is about the anniversary day. You must spend money at here,
Samuel,
even in China. Yeah.
I moved to Pittsburgh 10 years ago.
So we usually have an anniversary day, right? So I talk to you privately, okay?
Okay.
All right, sounds good. All right, thank you. All right, this is a really interesting question. In American culture, we have something called casual dating. Casual dating. So in China, is dating serious, or can dating also be casual? Do you guys understand the question?
No.
What is casual dating? Is serious
Well,
dating?
can I say something about this?
Yes, please.
I think I got a concept from some movie I watched. It's American movie, and I'm not able to understand that someone date a lot of how to say date different people at the same time.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, and even they bump into each other and during the dating, and the well, how to say, maybe the if the girl see the boy date her and the other one, and he asked, why are you serious about the, and he said, I didn't say I'm how to say, if the guy are not taking serious, it's very easy to say I don't want to how to say, there's a saying about that. Can you give me a hint? Like I'm not going to settle down or something like that.
So
That means he still want to date different people at the same time.
He's a swinger.
yeah, so I think Eric had a word. You might be talking about an open relationship.
Oh, yeah.
That means when a couple agrees that they are not exclusive. If a couple is exclusive, that means they only date each other. We used to say to go steady, to be exclusive. Now, an open relationship is a more modern idea, and it means that there can be a third or a fourth person.
小三,小四.
Not in this situation. They are not married, so they actually they can, yeah, they still have options, but why not just figure out if you how you looked into this relationship. If you don't want this relationship, you can move on, but not at the same time. So that's my personal view about your question, dating serious or casual in China. I think China, especially for the conservative, right? Conservative culture. The like me, I'm not a very the young people, and they they are very open, or but so I would prefer more serious relationship between each other. Yeah, but it really depends. Not everyone. So.
Mm-hmm. So that's a very interesting comment, Sarah. Thank you. So that I'm not going to talk about open relationships right now because I don't do that. But I did want to. Is it okay if I explain the casual dating for a moment? Can I explain that better?
Okay.
So Julia's nodding her head, so I will explain it. So casual means relaxed, not serious. Okay? So casual dating is sort of, do I casually date? No, I don't. I agree with Sarah. Usually when I ask someone, when I want to be with someone, I already know if I want to have a serious relationship or not. I don't need time to think about it. But casual dating, I have friends who do this, and I guess I've done preliminary casual dating. And the idea is, if you're interested in someone, let's say you're interested in two people, but you don't know them well enough yet. You don't know them well enough. So in order to make a good decision, in order to become serious, you have to get to know them better, and then you can make a good decision. So casual dating, it's not anything sexual. It's not anything terrible, in my opinion. The way that I would do it, it would not be terrible, but it would just be maybe on Monday, you drink coffee with girl A, and on Tuesday, you drink coffee with girl B. And then after a few weeks, you decide, oh, girl A is much nicer. I like girl A. And then you make a decision that, oh, I'm going to ask her to be my girlfriend. I want to be with her. So I think that casual dating is wrong if you go around kissing all of the girls, right? If you already start kissing someone, then you've taken it too far. And I think that that would be, in my opinion, I think that that's dishonest. I think that's wrong. But as long as you don't do anything romantic, you're just talking to the person, you're getting to know them, I think that kind of dating is okay. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, I do know one person who has a steady girlfriend, but he also has a new girl every week.
I know who you're talking about, don't I?
No, you don't actually.
Oh, well, we know someone who is also like that.
It just basically means you're dating for certain things, but you don't want to get married.
Yeah, so can I say what you wrote in the private message, Eric? I don't think it's bad.
Okay.
So, some guys in the United States, in China, in the world, some guys are interested in some guys are interested in sex, and so they don't want to be with the girl for a long time. They just want to have a good time, and I do not agree with that. But some boys do that. So that could be one aspect of casual dating. But for me, casual dating is about getting to know a person better. And then you can make a good decision later. Does that make sense, Julia?
Yes.
Good. Let's see. Who else?
Well, why we just choose another word to describe this kind of relationship, not dating? Because as as I know, date means a little bit romantic, right?
You can date without having being romantic.
You can get married
Oh.
without being romantic.
You could say like this kind of person would be like a swinger.
But you must have some chemistry, right? Between each other.
So that's what dating, in my opinion, dating is to find out if you have chemistry with the other person.
Oh.
Or dating
Not after you find out.
Dating is to develop that chemistry. Chemistry, you guys, means the connection between two people. If you have good chemistry, that means that you are attracted to each other. If you have bad chemistry, it means you are not attracted to each other.
How to spell?
Can you write that, Eric? I don't have the chat window.
Chemistry, it's like 化学反应.
Actually, I'd like to find where the chat window went. I don't know where my chat window is. Good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and look at the last couple of slides because the time is getting late. In China, do you guys have couple songs? Like my first girlfriend and I, we had a song that every time we listened to that song, we thought about each other. It was our special couples song. What about in China? Do you guys have couples songs?
No couples, how can I say?
How can you say what?
No couples. No couple.
No couples songs?
Come on, be optimistic, Julia. You can. How about it's about song we sing about love. I will check you about. I want some person, my lover or my husband, future husband, would remember such song will present on love story. I can think you can think about it.
Does anyone want to comment on this? Music always reminds me of special people in my life. After my breakup last year, I could not listen to Jolene Tsai anymore. It still hurts me. It's hurt me for a long time to listen to Jolene Tsai after my breakup, because that music reminded me of my ex-girlfriend. Tsai Yilin, right?
So wait.
Jolene.
Jolene is her English name. Her Chinese name is Yilin, I think.
Okay. But Matthew, I just want to say something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, if you feel, I can understand what you feel, and I also want to remind you important memory that actually you actually love that person, that because then you hurt, but every time you listen, you feel hurt. I agree with this, and also please be strong, and also this is a memory to truly understand that you really love this girl in your history. Okay, get it out.
Thank you. Yes, I am strong. I got over her several months ago.
Just okay. Give me 5. Okay, we are strong, and I hope to pass through this pain. And because you really love, then you hurt, and now it's still hurt, but you can look forward, and another relationship is waiting for you. Okay.
It's waiting for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Samuel.
Okay.
So there's actually a very beautiful song about rain that will always remind me of a person that is very, very dear to me.
I think you can remind you of the memory. This is your truly love someone else, and I hope you can find another one new and about a new chapter. It just turned to another page when you look back. Okay, trust me. I have the same feeling as you many times ever.
I trust you, Samuel.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's getting close to 10 o'clock. I only have a few slides left. Actually, I only have 2 slides left. So we can look at both of these slides. In China, is it okay for two people to live together before they get married?
I did.
You did, Samuel?
Yeah, I did. I
So-
did it. I actually, because well, not because, just it happens naturally, and I find it's really useful for me to understand one person, fully understand how about another person who is with about the daily lives, and how about her attitude, how he do everything inside a common spaces.
Mhm.
Then you have a fully understand about, oh, if this one is the one I would like to go along with my next decade of my whole life. This is very important, I think.
I agree with you. I think that if you spend time living with that person, you can see like how they wash their dishes, how they brush
Yeah.
their teeth, how they fold their clothing. I think that's important to know so you can understand each other better. Yeah. But Samuel.
So at last, I don't want to get married to him.
Sorry, why
If I know about all of his habits, his personalities, maybe because I'm a perfectionist, perfectionist person. I have never lived with other guys because I'm a conservative, conservative person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need to keep a certain distance. Give each other more spell time.
Spell time.
Private time.
Mm-hmm.
Private time. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So one answer for, one answer against. Okay. Well, let's ask one other person. What do you think, Li Fang? Is that okay or is that not okay for two people to live together before they get married?
I think it's okay,
Mhm.
and I think it's important.
All right.
Different opinion with Julia. Yeah, like you said, we live together, we can know each other and know the hobbies and the 习惯 how to say?
喜欢
Habits. Habits. Different habits.
habits.
Different habits. Yeah,
Mm.
and live together is, I think, dating is easy, but live together is difficult. So before you get married, I suggest you can live together to know each other.
Yeah, because dating can be unrealistic. It doesn't show us what the person is really like. But if you live with them, then they have to be themselves. Yeah, I agree. Cool. Well, the last slide is really simple. I just wanted to find out if you have any questions about anything that we discussed, any comments. I want to point out that the movies that you watch about the United States are not always accurate. A lot of those things are exaggerated or they're just not true. Eric and I are real Americans. We are not Brad Pitt. So, do you have any other questions about the content that we discussed this evening?
I have a quick question. Just
Sure, of
I
course,
want to say,
Samuel.
how can someone, if let's say if I want to date a girl, if that girl doesn't like me, any implication I can understand. Oh, she doesn't like me, because I may miss the presentation. I'm not sure if you mentioned this before or not. I just want to know.
So in the United States, how can you tell if a girl does not like you?
Yeah. How can a girl say responds to me if I date? Let's say I date a girl and she gives me a reply, and okay, I know she doesn't like me. Is it any implication I can understand or something like this?
Eric, what do you think?
I mean,
That means she reveals me.
Like-
okay, I know she reveals me. Yeah.
if she responds to you, like if you message them,
Mhm.
like it's not like it doesn't take an entire day for them to respond to you. And like I always thought if somebody messages you,
Mhm.
they want to talk to you. It's not just them being polite.
Okay.
Like if they're interacting with you in a conversation, it's not just one-sided.
Yeah, I agree with Eric 1000%. I think that communication, especially messaging, it doesn't matter if you're in the same city or in different countries. Messaging and time zones don't matter either. It doesn't matter if you're 12 hours apart from that person. But if it takes someone 1 or 2 days to answer your message, they're probably not interested in you. If you always write to them first, but they never write to you first, they're probably not interested in you.
And there's a fine line between being friendly. Like I'm a very friendly person, so I'll talk to everybody.
Me too.
But then there's a fine line between being friendly and me saying I like you.
Okay, thank you. Get it.
How to reject dating, or how to reject the guy after dating?
So you're dating that guy and then you don't want to be with him. You decided he is not the right guy.
So
Yes,
Julia,
but I don't want to hurt him.
So I'll tell you what to not say. Do not say, it's not your fault, it's my fault. Do not say, it's not you, it's me. The boy will know you're lying.
we can just be friends.
Or we can just be let's just be friends. So Julia, I think that you have to be honest and you have to say to that person, listen, I really appreciate your positive emotion. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for your consideration. But I have to be honest, I don't feel the same thing for you that you feel for me, or I don't have the same feelings for you that you have for me. So I don't want to hurt you. It would be better if we did not do this.
Julia, I have 2 situations that happened to me.
It's sad.
One, I'm still really good friends with these people. One person told me, I'm sorry, I'm just not interested.
Song.
And another person just told me, I'm flattered, but
I'm flattered, but.
Flatter.
like, oh my God, I'm like, it makes me feel so nice that you actually like me, but I just don't feel that way about you.
She's honest.
Like, I think honesty is very sexy to me.
I'm going to write that word. I'm going to write flattered for you, Julia, but my phone is really slow.
That's okay. Later. That's okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up unless we have any other burning questions that you have to ask.
Eric, can you help Matthew?
Help him do what?
Help me do what?
Write down the word. Right?
Julia, I
Right,
sent it to you on WeChat.
Echo.
Flattered. What does it mean?
Eric, what does flattered mean?
It means like, oh my God, I can't believe, like, oh, like I tell Julia, you're so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Like it's a good thing. Like it's not something you expect someone to say. Like it's like if I tell Matthew that his Japanese is really good, but
I
it
would
really
know that you're
isn't.
lying out of your ass.
But he'd be like, oh, I'm Nali. It's like
Julia,
that,
can
like
you see that?
Nali, like no, really, I'm not.
All right, good. So we still have 7 participants. So I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. Thank you, Li Feng. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Mavis. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Samuel. This was a really interesting conversation. I really enjoyed this exchange. Eric will be teaching next Friday. The topic is a secret. You have to join us on Facebook to see what Eric's topic is. Right, Eric?
Yes. And I just want to point out that Matthew and I are both English teachers and that we do offer private classes and group classes on Skype or in person. So please contact us.
That's right. Yeah, Eric and I both have free time for new students. So if you would like to have personal attention, that's a service that we also offer. Yeah. Thank you for remembering, Eric. Good. So everyone, if you're in China, have a wonderful day. I hope it's a great Saturday already. If you're here in the States, good night and sweet dreams. Happy Friday night. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you. Bye bye,
Thank
everyone.
you, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.